Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. So we're doing another week in our life this week. So I'm getting ready to go work out, and Sierra's staying here to watch Vegas. You guys know the drill. I'm getting ready to make my bed, and I slept really well last night. I actually woke up and I wasn't tired, but like, look at how crazy my bed is. It's not usually this messed up, but I'm gonna make my bed, and then I'm drinking my V8 strawberry lemonade, and then I'll get changed and brush my teeth. Usually on Monday mornings I'll do an upper body day at the gym, but I am gonna do 12-3:30 instead, or at least like some sort of incline treadmill walking, because I kind of want to read my book, and it feels like I'd rather do that. So we're gonna do that today, and then in terms of my schedule for the day for work, I don't really know what to expect. I am pretty sure we're supposed to get 2 skilled people today between 2 of my buildings. And so I might be bopping around a little bit, and I'm hoping that they are not both afternoon admissions, because then I really feel like my day sometimes can drag on. But I will try and be flexible, and hopefully, we'll be done at a decent time, because you're gonna have to podcast today. So ideally we like to get that done as soon as possible. Alright, finished my breakfast sandwich. Now it's time to get ready to take Vegas on a walk. He has found some comfort on my bed. You love laying on my blanket, don't you? Alright, let's go. Vegas and I just got back from our walk, so he is finally eating some of his breakfast. A little bit past 7. I might try and do some reading before I start getting ready for the day. I'm currently reading a novel love story by Ashley Poston. I'm around like the 100-page mark. I'm not like totally loving it yet. But when I was reading last night, I was like starting to get a little bit more interested. I just have been so slow with my reading lately. We're halfway through July and I've only read 1 book, and so I'm slacking a little bit. But hopefully this one will keep picking up and I can get this one finished soon. I just feel like I've been like in a bit of a slump, in the sense that like I haven't found a book that I've been totally like enthralled with lately. So if you guys have any recommendations for me of your recent favorites, or just like your all-time favorites that would get me in a good reading mood, let me know. And Vegas is about to knock this camera over, so I'm going to be reading for a little bit. Working on starting to get ready, and then I'll head off to work. 7:30 right now, I think. I got a new like sunscreen moisturizer thing, if you guys at all care. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer with sunscreen. Before I was using the hyaluronic acid moisturizer, and then I used a separate La Roche-Posay sunscreen, but I figured this should work well enough. It combines them both, so I don't need to do 2 separate products, and I'm enjoying it so far. My skin hasn't broken out or anything. As far as agenda for tonight, it's kind of up in the air. Initially, my mom was going to watch Vegas so that Megan and I could podcast, but she had texted us this morning that she forgot it's her and my stepdad's anniversary, so they have plans this evening. So she said she could watch Vegas tomorrow if we need to switch days, and we could just podcast then. Otherwise, like, I might just see if Vegas like settles down enough for us to be able to podcast, but I don't know. I won't hold my breath. It's very rare that he like can settle down for a full hour without like getting up to do anything. Like, even if he is like pretty chill, he's like just up moving around, and like he would hinder the production, we'll say. So if we don't podcast tonight, we haven't really talked about what our plans would be, so I don't know. I have no idea what my schedule looks like today. I am, fingers crossed, granted I'll probably get it and it's like a crazy busy day. but I feel like it shouldn't be that bad. I feel like my schedule was kind of like winding down a little bit towards the end of the week last week. We had some discharges, so people were like leaving and going home. So I don't feel like our skilled caseload is nearly as high as it was at the start of last week. I think that in my head I counted we have like 6 skilled people right now. I don't know if we have any admissions today, but like 6 is very manageable. I know I have for sure like 2 outpatient people on my schedule. And then we have like a ton of Part Bs that like I could see, but I feel like because our caseload I don't think is like super crazy high, hopefully it'll be a nice chill day. Maybe I'll get done a little bit early. We'll see.
Alright, it is 8:17. I'm getting ready to go into work. I'll either catch up with you guys at the end of the day, or if I'm going to a second building today, then I'll just chat in between buildings and give you guys an update. I am between my first and second building. I just got 1 skilled eval to do here. It is 1:40. So I had 5 patients at my first building, then we had a little team meeting, I ate lunch there. Now I'm at my second building. I should be done probably by 3 o'clock today is my guess. So that'll be kind of nice. All right, I am done for the day. That was a more involved eval. I mean, I didn't know what the eval was, but it was like a fairly involved eval, and I didn't really do a lot of documentation with the patient, so then I had to do the rest of my documentation when I was done. So it just took a little bit longer. It was 3:45. I'm done for the day now. So, and I think Sierra's done as well, but she's going to get her car looked at by my uncle. So I will head home and we'll go from there. I don't think Sierra and I are podcasting tonight because our mom's actually not able to watch our dog. So we'll see if we want to do something else. Okay, I just got home. First and foremost, I was like, I need a sweet treat, preferably cold. So we've talked about these in the vlogs before, I think, but True Fruit, if you guys haven't tried these, they're really good. So these are like chocolate covered freeze-dried fruit that you keep in the freezer. So these are chocolate covered raspberries. This was a new one. I wanted chocolate covered strawberries, but those ones keep being out every time I look for them in Target. So I saw the bananas. They had like banana and peanut butter and chocolate that I decided to try. I don't mind them. Like, I think I would get them again, but only probably if like the strawberries are out again, because they're not bad. So you know, I keep saying Vegas is rolling around on his back right now. He loves, his favorite thing ever is laying like his bones or different toys on the floor and then rolling around on his back. He's doing it right now. I just saw him go grab a toy to start doing it. And I think he likes that it scratches his back. So I keep kind of joking, like, we need to get him like an acupuncture mat or something for him to just like roll around and scratch on. I've got some laundry that I did yesterday that I need to put away, and just like some general tidying I need to do. So I'm gonna start by doing that, and then I was gonna show you guys. When we went to the lake a few weekends ago, I think we were vlogging, I had this hat and then it fell into the lake and we couldn't get it back. I've been on the lookout for Target to restock it, and I finally did. So I got that hat, and I also got a USA hat. I mostly have been liking the ones that are like color blocked where the bill of the hat is a different color. So I got both of these so that anytime I'm trying to style my hair and kind of wear them up in like a low bun, I just think it looks better if I have a hat on. Okay, I did in fact have a slightly shorter day, which is nice. I got done around 3:30, and then last week Meg and I hung out with our grandma a little bit when I was driving around, and my car was like rattling a little bit, and it's been doing that for a while. And you know me, I'm like, if it's not obviously wrong, then nothing is wrong with my car. But she told me today that I should have my uncle take a look at it. So that's where I stopped after work to have him look at my car. He didn't find anything noticeably wrong with my car, but then we drove it around for a little bit and he could hear it rattling. So he said I should get it looked at by someone from Chevrolet and then see if they can figure out what's wrong with it. Which is annoying because I don't like adding those small little tasks to my life. So I'll see if I can get that
done sometime this week, but it's not happening today, I can tell you that. I've been driving around with it for a while, so it can't be crazy wrong. I did see that, which is weird. Really? So I could tell when I was driving it was getting cloudy. It's supposed to rain at 5, I think. Well, we'll keep you guys up to date on the derecho conditions. We really haven't been doing much, you know, ate dinner, still been watching Criminal Minds. I have decided that I think I want to make some cookies, so I'm gonna get the ingredients out for that. I'm just gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. It's been a while, actually. Cookies in the fridge. I'm now enjoying the fruits of my labor. There's some extra dough in here that I'm eating. I'm going to take Vegas on a walk, and Megan will be on cookie duty. We're supposed to chill for about a half hour and then go in the oven. Cookies are all done. Clearly I've already had one. I'm about to grab another because they are delicious. Hello, surprise. It is 10 o'clock on Tuesday and we thought we were going to bed, and we are actually going to our dad's house because the storm that we had thought was not so bad. I mean, like, nothing happened over by our house. Our dad had been watching Henry at Haley and Ashton's house, and like nothing happened over there either. He gets home and then
Just now.
finds out a couple of his windows are like completely busted. His fence is down. So we.
I think he was kind of like, he is very flustered right now. So he was like, I don't know if it
You got dry shampoo in your hair?
Do I?
Yes. We are offering our help just to like get things cleaned up and situated, especially with his window. It's closed.
Is this not 24 hours? Or maybe they just put it down to walk in insurance and that sucks. I should have parked over here.
My shoe's untied. So we're just gonna get some tarps and some duct tape and hopefully help him out a little bit. Got the goods. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Since we got home at like midnight, I did sleep pretty good. I let Vegas out around 5:30 when he was whining, and then he did let me sleep for another half hour. I'm actually not as tired as I thought I was going to be, but sometimes if I want to sleep in a little bit, I will, because I'm on Vegas duty this morning. I want to give myself the option to sleep a little bit longer. So Vegas, I came down, he has breakfast and water. There's nothing he can get at. I'm gonna go upstairs and leave my door open, and usually he'll come and like snuggle on my bed and sleep with me. So that's what we're gonna see if he'll let me do this morning. Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday. I'm getting ready to head off to the gym. I think I'm gonna do 12:30 today and read my book. I feel fine. I'm careful like how much sleep I got, but like I just felt like off. I think I felt like I woke up and it was like, oh, it's the weekend, so it's fine. And then I was like, no, it's actually Tuesday. And then like Megan and I usually alternate who lets Vegas out when she like whines at night. It was her night last night, so I kept waking up being like, oh, I need to let Vegas out. And I was like, no, it's her turn. So I go back to bed and I kept being like, oh, I need to let Vegas out. It was weird. Okay. I'm going to head off to the gym and get the day started. Well, he let me get a little bit more sleep, but whatever. I'm up now. It's like 6:40. I'm gonna eat my breakfast quick and then I'll take Vegas on a walk. Today, I'm probably gonna have a pretty full day. I don't remember exactly how many people I have on my schedule, but I'm seeing all the people that need to be seen today at my building because my PTA is helping out at a different building. And then also at my other building, we're supposed to be getting a student admit today, so I should be at 2 buildings. Yeah. Okay, since we didn't do much talking yesterday when we were at our dad's house helping out, I can kind of recap what we found out, at least as of right now. There apparently was a tornado. I haven't heard anything about a rating. The neighbors were saying the sirens didn't even go off. So it must have just been very quick, and I'm guessing it was like an EF0 or EF1 maybe, is probably what it was. But it was mostly like, it wasn't super widespread. When we were driving over there, some of the power was out over there, but luckily our dad still had power. And basically the damage to his house was his fence was basically gone. Like, it was just all down. He had a pallet that, I don't know where this pallet was, or he had a pallet or someone had a pallet that smashed through his living room window, so that window was cracked. His upstairs window to his bedroom was like cracked open. So yesterday the main project was getting this giant tarp nailed to his house to cover the windows that were broken. He had another window upstairs that was also cracked, but it was like double-sided, and the one to the inside was not cracked, so at least wasn't exposed to the outdoors. And then, yeah, those were the main things. So luckily, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, there's like some siding issues with his roof. Like, he is probably gonna need like a new roof. His siding needs to be redone. There was a tree in his yard that got just completely uprooted and pulled out. So that was pretty crazy. Hopefully, I mean, insurance will sort it all out. It is what it is. At least he is safe. His neighbor's house, like, their roof was partially off, so my goodness. But yeah, he's safe. He wasn't even there. The reason we didn't find out that it was until later, like we said, was because this happened at like 5:30 or 6 probably, but our dad was already at Haley's house babysitting, and so he had no idea that it had happened. So I'm gonna get changed, and then I'll be heading out to go to work shortly. I was debating, because tomorrow for my PRN job, I'm supposed to be there at 8, and I just think that I would rather not work out tomorrow, because I'm going to be a little more crunched for time. So I was debating switching with Sierra, and I was maybe going to see if I could like possibly work out after work today, but I'm just not sure that my day's going to be short enough for that to be feasible. So I'm like, do I pack a bag, and then if it works it doesn't, or if it works out that I've got stuff, or do I just say like, no, like it's not going to work out. And then we're planning on podcasting today too, so I don't want to hold things up. I don't think my day's gonna be short enough to go work out. So I probably won't. Sierra, this is for you. Sierra gets mad at me for not doing the dishes before I leave sometimes. So, I'm doing the dishes.
Just finished my workout, so now I'm sitting in my car. I get to enjoy my breakfast. I've been starting to snack on 2 of these in the morning because, you know, one just hasn't been enough. So I actually got done at a good time. It's 7:40 right now, so I should get to work at a good time. And then I don't know what my schedule looks like, but again, yesterday was like a decent day, so hopefully today will also be a decent day. I do know I have one home health person and then one like outpatient person that comes over from the independent living apartments, and then we'll just see what mix of other people I get. So I'm gonna munch on this, and then I'm going to probably listen to the Broski report on my drive over. Okay, I am getting ready to head into work. It's a little after 8 o'clock. I will talk to you guys when I'm hopefully going to my second building. Alright, I'm at my second building for the day. It's 2:30. Just have the one skilled eval here, and then I'll be done for the day. Tomorrow is my PRN day, and I had told them I was available all day, and so I was kind of thinking like 8 to 4 is what we had discussed in terms of like being available for that time. I just got texted by one of the PTs there just to like let me know what I'd be working tomorrow, and she was saying that I will be treating from 9:30 to 3 with like a half-hour lunch break in there. And so that's actually a little bit later of a start than I was expecting, and a little bit earlier off. So they said I could go in as early as I needed to chart review the patients. So I'll probably try and get there at like 8:45 tomorrow. But that's kind of nice. It was like a little bit shorter of a day than I was expecting. Okay, let's go do the skilled eval. Okay, it's 3:30. I'm done with work. I got done early, and I don't know why. I feel like it was such a long day, but it just felt long. I am heading home. I think it's sprinkling a little bit right now, but I don't think it's supposed to like actually rain too much. So
pending Megan's schedule and my mom's schedule for when she gets off work. We'll try and coordinate dropping Vegas off so that Megan and I can podcast. I don't know if I should take Vegas on his walk now or later. That kind of depends on the rain and everything else. You know, I'm not gonna walk him right now because I don't want to be too tired when I take him to my mom's house. Okay, that is the plan. We will see what else the evening holds for us. Okay, it is 4:30 and my mom just texted me that she's heading home from work. Megan's also heading home from work as well, so I'm going to take Vegas over to my mom's house so she can watch him while we're podcasting, which will be nice because it's kind of, we're like as early as we could be right now. 9 times out of 10 when I get home, I need a snack, and so I was wondering what I was going to do for a snack today, and then I walked in and I remembered that Sierra made cookies, so snack has been decided. Sierra should be getting ready to head back to our mom's house from dropping Vegas off soon, and then we will podcast. To be honest, this week's episode I'm kind of letting Sierra take the lead on it because she had a little bit more of like a thought process on it, but it's basically going to be an episode about like how you try and present yourself to the world and how you want to be perceived. And then we also posted asking you guys to like let us know how you perceive us. So if that sounds interesting, you guys can go look up according to the episode will be out by the time that this is out. I think I heard Sierra is back. We need to try and get batteries replaced, it seems, for the mic in here. Do you remember what kind of batteries this mic takes? The DSLR one? I've picked up the pooch. He seems tired. Hopefully that'll make for a nice little car ride. Time to cook dinner. Sierra and I are doing, I don't know if we were vlogging when we had made this for the first time, but it's a fairly new meal that we haven't made. Well, we made it one time before. It's kind of like a fiesta chicken bowl, but instead of chicken, I only say that because we had a previous recipe where it was called fiesta chicken bowl, but that was honestly kind of like a lot of steps and a lot of work. And this is like same vibe, but easier. It is especially easier if you're lazy like Sierra and myself and decide to get shortcut, pre-cut vegetables. Sometimes you pay for convenience, but basically we have pre-seasoned. This is also helps. This is what makes it easy and convenient. Pre-seasoned. This is taco seasoned turkey sausage. We need to cook this up. We have mild chili peppers and diced tomatoes as well. Cook the meat first. Gotta cook some rice. It took Sierra and I way longer than it should have to repurchase a working, functioning can opener like this, because we used to have one like this and then it broke a while ago, and then we had like a super dinky one that like took a lot of work to use and kind of hurt your hand. And then when I bought this again, it's like, wow, I didn't know this could be so ergonomic. So easy. Everyone should get a can opener, basically. Dinner's done. I'm just kind of letting it sit and cook, and then the rice can finish cooking a little bit more. This makes a lot of food, you guys. Like, holy cow. This is a lot. Dinner is served. Nice to have something new in the rotation. Vegas and I are gonna head off for our evening walk. I hope I don't regret keeping the sweatshirt on because the sun's kind of coming out a little bit, but I don't really feel like changing. Give me podcast recommendations, you guys, because I obviously like listen to podcasts all the time, just taking Vegas on all the walks that I do, and I need more recs. I need more. I typically like true crime, but I've got a couple, like, I'll listen to almost whatever if it's interesting. So, suggest. So tomorrow I'm planning on still getting up at 6, and my schedule will be more or less the same. I don't probably need to leave the gym until like 8:15ish, but then I want to try and get to my building that I'm working at tomorrow around 8:45, so I can do some chart review and kind of get familiar with their documentation system. What'll be interesting is this facility, it is inpatient neuro, but they don't do
point of service documentation, which I do at my job. And so it'll be interesting to see how that stays in my brain and how well I remember everything that I do with different people. And then in order to be able to document that later, so I'll have, usually they're half-hour treatment sessions is what I was told. So I'll treat people from 9:30 to like noon probably, have a lunch break and do some documentation for my morning, and then I'll treat people again from like probably 12:30 to 3, and then, you know, however much time I need at the end of the day to document, hopefully just like a half hour, but we'll see. And then hopefully I'll be home around 4 or 4:30. Like if it really takes me that long to figure out the documentation, I could see it being possible I'm documenting from like 3 to 4, but hopefully not. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. I'm basically ready to go to work out. I just need to go downstairs and finish packing my lunch and getting my bags and stuff all situated. I am finishing getting ready. Then I'm gonna head out. Time is like 7:45. I'm kind of running later than I want to. Had a pretty typical morning. I took Vegas for a walk and I was reading some more of my book. I think I might be able to finish it today, so that'll be nice. And then I have to decide what book I want to read next. I'm thinking I might do The Only One Left, or whatever that Riley Sager book is, but we'll see. I am enjoying my book now more than I was when I first started. I don't know if I talked to the vlog specifically, but it's kind of a slow start, but it's picking up a little bit. So I think I'm still probably gonna give it like a 3.5 stars, but I'm enjoying it more. So I don't know what my schedule looks like today. It's possible that it'll be a little bit longer, just because one of the people that I was supposed to see yesterday, I rescheduled to today because she wasn't feeling up for therapy, so I don't know, we will see.
I just stopped to get my Starbucks. I don't have to leave and start driving there for probably a few more minutes, and then so I'm gonna eat my breakfast in my car first, then I will start heading to work. I'll report back to you guys probably after I'm done working for the day. I probably won't talk during lunch, but maybe I'll try and recap some of the patients I saw today. I'll talk about how smooth everything does or does not go. Hopefully it goes smooth.
Before I do my compliance training stuff, I think that first we're gonna have a snack. There's still leftover cookies, so I'm gonna reheat one of those. And then I wanna film a TikTok today, and right now, or what I've been thinking of doing is like different ideas for scrub outfits or things that I have worn to work. And I also got that idea because this is something I found out from a different TikTok. You can search on TikTok creator search insights or something like that, and it gives you ideas or keywords or things that people have been searching for you to try out and see if it does well or performs better. And so scrub outfit ideas was something I saw, and I was like, I guess I could do that in theory. So I'm gonna record that, and then I'll probably wait to edit it a little bit later, but then I will sit down and do some of the compliance stuff. All right, here's my pile of clothes that I've gathered between myself and Sierra's closet to make some outfits. Okay, I'm quite sweaty because all that changing. My room's kind of toasty, but that didn't take too long. This was my setup. I'm about to have like camera reception, but my window has the best lighting, so I just moved my mirror a little bit, and then I have my MagSafe Octobuddy that I stuck to the mirror. Surprisingly, this level was the best for me to get like a full body shot, but now I gotta put all the clothes away. Time to get locked in for some compliance modules. Let's see how many we're due today. Look who decided to join me. I was hoping he would just come in here and hang out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 are due today. And there's 3 that are due like next week. So I don't know if I want to just do those 2.
So I've been home for a little bit and changed, and I've been kind of relaxing. I am now going to Hy-Vee, which is a grocery store, because I just ran out of Vegas's food. So he has enough for dinner tonight, but I need to get him more food. So he's got dinner, or not dinner, breakfast for tomorrow. I'm getting stuff for book club tomorrow too.
Okay, I spent like almost an hour and a half doing those compliance things that were due today. And then Sierra went and got some groceries, mostly for our book club tomorrow. And she needed to get more dog food, which maybe she already told you guys about. But it is now like 6:50. And I think what Sierra and I have in store for this evening is perhaps pickleball and then picking something up on the way home. Because we already have leftover stuff still through the rest of this week for lunches. So maybe we'll get something to go for dinner. I'm not sure what yet, but I'm gonna get changed and then we'll go play some pickleball.
We're calling it good for today. We played 2 games, we each won. Now we're deciding what we want to get for dinner. We're undecided. Perhaps McDonald's, perhaps Bebop's. We'll see. We'll let you guys know. It's been decided. Come on. It is 9:16. I'm in bed. I typically would be reading at this point. However, because Megan and I did pickleball and I took Vegas on a walk and we did all that stuff, and then I was kind of honestly like doing nothing when I first got home. I have to edit and upload the podcast that goes up tomorrow. So I usually bring my computer upstairs, but here we are. I've got phone lines on in the background. Also, something I'm thinking about starting, which I need to get supplies for, is a book journal. So if any of you journal or book journal and have any supply recommendations, it's entirely possible I would have already bought stuff by the time this video goes live. But if you have any like marker or like pen recommendations, let me know.
I'm upset because I forgot to set out a chocolate croissant last night. So now I'm not sure. I might have to do something different for breakfast, like eggs or something. I don't know why, but like last night, usually I fall asleep honestly pretty fast. Like I'll be reading and I start getting tired and I'm like, okay, time to fall asleep. Or I don't know, it just hasn't been taking me that long to fall asleep, which I'm very grateful for. But last night I just like was not tired and could not fall asleep. I was done reading at 10 o'clock. I was lying down trying to fall asleep. 10:30 comes and goes and I'm like, okay, I'm like literally not tired at all. Basically, I think I fell asleep before midnight, but like I was definitely up at like 11:40 still, so.
Good morning, Sierra. Happy Thursday. I am heading into the gym right now. Still trying to figure out what exactly I'm doing for my workout. But yeah, let's go.
Okay, fine, I guess I'll take Vegas on a walk. So I finally decided, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do a scrambled egg and bacon for breakfast. There's 2 eggs left. I go to pick the one that is like stuck, like, I don't know how, but it was like stuck to the carton. So I'm going to pull it out, it just cracks under my hand, cracks from the pressure. So then it's like oozing in the carton. And then I was trying to leave 1 egg for Sierra to be able to make a breakfast sandwich tomorrow. Unless she's getting starving, I don't know what she usually does. But, so then I was like, okay, I'll take the egg that is still intact out and I'll just put that back in the fridge. And then I had to get a bowl and was like dumping the egg into the bowl. It honestly like, it's not very much, but I'm gonna also add some bacon, so hopefully I get enough nutrients. Here's my breakfast. Is it kind of sad looking?
All right, I just got to work. I'm getting ready to head in. I have no idea what my schedule looks like today because it wasn't put up when I was at work on Tuesday. But my guess is maybe 6 patients and like a fairly full day, but maybe not like a full 8 hours, and we'll see how accurate I am. I'm supposed to only be at this building today, at least like that's my norm, so we'll see if I get asked to go anywhere else. Hopefully not. Well, I was spot on with my, I think I said I thought I had 6 patients today probably, and I did. But I also do have to go to my second building today to see 2 people. So I'm headed there now. It's 2:49. So hopefully I'll be done around, I don't know, between 4 and 4:30. I'm not exactly sure how much time they're scheduled for. But I also didn't check to see if they had any notes due, because it'd be really great if they were just treatments, but they could be progress notes. So we'll see. Okay, it's 4:20, so I got up a little bit early, which is nice. Now I'm gonna go home. I might try and walk Vegas before book club. Book club will be around 7. And just because I don't want to have to worry about walking him after book club. That's what I did last time. So it's possible, but I don't think it's too crazy hot, so I think it'll be tolerable. And then Meg and I need to do our book club setup. We're hosting it outside again today, which will be fun. But we're doing like deli sandwiches, and so we need to like mostly just cut up the tomatoes and then like figure out setup wise what we're doing. Do you guys think I'll be able to get him? Hi, Vegas. Come here. Come here. Come here. I usually have to corner him upstairs in my room. I promise you guys, it is not that hot. I don't know if he just wants to like lay down, but he has laid down 4 separate times, and we are not even halfway through this walk. Come on, Vegas, let's go. Come on. You know what I have to do to get him to stand up? I have to pretend like I'm gonna start running. Let's go. Oh my God. Nothing? Ready, set, go. Alright, it is 5 o'clock. I'm now done for the day, so it's time to head home and start setting up for a book club this evening. Okay, it is 5:44. I have changed on my work clothes. Sierra's still taking Megan's gonna walk, so I'm gonna try and start getting some things prepared. And then I don't know if we're setting up, like, because I think we're doing it outside, but I don't know if we're setting up basically the same as we did last time. But I will start trying to get some loaves cut up, and then I'm currently listening to this random TikTok like story time thing, so I'm gonna be listening to that as I prepare these things. Here's kind of what I did. So we still have a little bit of ham that we can place out if we run out. Cut the loaves up. There's like 8, and I think there's 8 people coming, so hopefully that's sufficient for sandwiches. Got some popcorn as chips. This is a little tray with meats and cheese and lettuce and tomato. I also have some popcorn. And then I saved just some of the bags in case we need to put the chips back in here. Sierra was maybe gonna go to our grandma's to pick up a table because we kind of were short-sighted and did not think about what we were doing for that. It's a beautiful day to host book club. Just finished getting everything set up. Pretty much the same layout as last time if you guys saw our book video. This time instead of doing like a taco Mexican night, we're just doing some deli sandwiches. So we've got all of the toppings and stuff over here. If you can hear Vegas, he is in his cage because as much as I would love to have him out here, we tried that last time and it didn't work. We've got bread, mayo, and Miracle Whip, and then some veggies and chips and fruit. Alright, book club is done. Another successful, amazing book club, although Sierra and I have decided we definitely are getting way too much food. So next time, less food. This next month, we are reading The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren, which I think will be fun. It'll be nice because I don't think we've actually done like a legit romance, which I think will be nice. I like romance, and I have liked the Christina Lauren books that I've read, so hopefully it'll be good. Funny enough, this isn't funny, but like fun fact, I guess, our next meeting, this was actually put in the works last meeting, but we are doing like a lake book club next month where most of us are going to be going to Clear Lake and
staying up there for like part of the weekend. So that should be really fun. And then I think the idea is like people can try and have the book read or mostly read, and then we'll try and, you know, have some time obviously where we're relaxing, hanging out, and reading the book there if need be. But then I don't know if we're gonna be able to do, like, people's schedules are busy then, so I don't know if that means like that might be the only time we meet in August, and it's maybe just like have the book read and be able to discuss if we can. So we're maybe gonna stay. Usually we put Vegas in his crate at 9 and then we go upstairs until 10. But since he was in his crate basically from 7 to 9, we're gonna stay down here and let him out of the crate until 10, and we can just do whatever, read down here. We get a little bit of free time. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. I honestly was pretty tired this morning waking up, so I was like, I do not have the energy to record anything. But nonetheless, I am at the gym to work out this morning. So let's go do it.
Well, my morning is off to a great start. I think I broke our camera. I was trying to put it on the shelf that you're sitting on right now, and it fell. So I think it broke, which is awesome. I think the lens is still fine, so I may see if I can get this repaired, or if I just need to buy a new camera body, but that freaking annoys me. Okay, aside from that, oh, I'm so annoyed about that. Anyway, I'm getting ready for the day. I am pretty sure there's this like global like outage or something for like some technology company. And I think my company, like, we use a system called NetHealth for like getting our schedules and stuff organized. And my director said that I was down. So she said she's working on getting schedules up when the system is up. But I don't know when that will be, which is annoying because then like the only direction that I have if I go in to like start my day is like, okay, see skilled people, which is fine. But then it's like start working on part B people, which are like the people that live there, or like if we have any outpatient, and like our outpatient people as well. And I'm just like, which outpatient people do I need to see and for how long? Mostly because I'm just like, well, when do I gotta leave? Like, is it a shorter day? Is it a longer day? What's the vibe? I don't know. So, yeah. Ugh, I'm so annoyed that I broke the camera.
It is Friday. We're gonna have a good day. There is a worldwide, or I don't know how big this is, but there's a Microsoft outage which may affect my documentation today. So we will see how that plays out. But I'm hoping to be done between 3 and 4 today. And I'm hoping for no surprise skilled evals. If there are, I'm just hoping they're not like the very last thing that I'm waiting around on. I am on my lunch break right now. So I already told you guys that whole, like, every technology thing ever is like down right now. So our documentation system is down, which means that I'm writing everything in like an online notepad basically, that hopefully when systems come back up, which I feel like honestly wouldn't be today, then I'll have to copy it over, which is fine, but it makes for an interesting day to say the least. Our schedules, like, we don't technically have like schedules, so I don't have like certain people I'm supposed to see. All of our skilled people need to get seen, and I think all of mine have been seen. I've seen 2 Part B people so far before lunch, and now the rest of my day is basically just doing Part Bs that I want to, or if there is a skilled eval coming, which I don't know for sure if there is or not. I need to double check, then I would need to do them. But I hope, I'm really like fingers crossed, I don't want an eval to come. A, because the documentation stuff is down, like I wouldn't be able to document during my eval, which is annoying. I have to do it all later. And then B, I feel like evals that come late always come at like 4 o'clock, and I don't want to stay late. Those are my thoughts right now. I would love for that eval to not come, and then I could justify, you know, being done around 4:30. Okay, it's 3 o'clock and I'm leaving. I like wish I am done early, obviously. Thank God that new admit. We didn't have one come, so didn't have to worry about staying late for that, and didn't have to worry about having to come in tomorrow, which is amazing. The software system has not been fixed, and so I'll just have to come in. Luckily, since I use like an online notepad that saves stuff online, I'll be able to copy that stuff in when the system is fixed to get those notes transferred over. But yeah, I saw a couple Part B people after lunch, and then, like I said, I didn't have like a set schedule because the system was down, and so technically I can be pretty flexible with Part Bs, and I was like, I feel like I'm done for the day. So, yeah, I feel like stopping to get some sort of like treat or something, TBD on what I decide to do, if anything. Also, this morning, Joe Jonas released a new single, Work It Out, which I thoroughly am enjoying. And then Benson Boone also has a new single from that Twisters movie that I've been enjoying. So it's a great day. I mean, it's actually been a high and low day. Breaking the camera, the system was down, but I'm leaving early, there's no admit, new songs, like, it's, you know, high highs and low lows today. Thank you. Have a great day. You too. So I am done with work for the day. I got off a little bit before 4 o'clock. I had a fairly full day. The documentation system that I was doing, I mean, I actually typically do this anyways, where I will write my notes on a separate thing, just because when I first got hired, I was having issues with this documentation system where it would just like delete my stuff. It actually really doesn't do that anymore, but like I've just gotten in the habit, and sometimes I find it easier to do that rather than like having half open notes, blah blah blah. So I was doing all my documentation like I normally do on a different thing, and then I checked one more time at the end of the day to see if the system was back up and working. Lo and behold, it loaded, so I copied over everyone's notes quick. I was just lucky I didn't have any progress reports or evals or discharges today. So now I'm going home, and then I need to change. I think I mentioned I have a coworker's kind of going away party that I'm going to, and so we're actually going to the marina that Sierra and I sometimes go to, so it should be nice, but I probably will not vlog anything, and then I don't know what Sierra's doing. Look at this cute t-shirt I just got in the mail. If I remember, which I will try to, I got this from the Bookish store, or the Bookish Goods, I think is what it's called, and it just says Book Girl Summer, and it's oversized. Like, I don't know what size I got, but this is probably, I got a size large, because I wanted it to be nice and big. Okay, let me change into my outfit for the marina. Okay, here's my little OOTD. These are all from Abercrombie, every single thing. And then I'm gonna wear my New Balances, which are downstairs. Now, the marina I'm going to, it's obviously like more of a bar, like on the water. So therefore they do not have good Coke. And when I was driving home, I was just like, I just need like a good Coke. Like, I was tired, I was starting to feel like a headache come on. So I did get a can of Coke, but I need to finish drinking before I leave. So after I do that, then I'll head out. Okay, I have been home for a while. I've decided that I'm going to go on a little outing since Megan's at her work, like coworker send-off or whatever. I think I told you guys this earlier in the vlog, but I think I want to start a reading journal, and so I'm thinking I might go get some supplies for that, and then maybe while I'm out, I'll stop somewhere else, I don't know. Okay, Hobby Lobby haul. I got a flexible ruler just as like a straight edge in case I need one, because I feel like even though I'm going to try and not let myself be too much of a perfectionist with this journal, inevitably I will like want it to look good, otherwise I'll probably just get frustrated, so I figure we should have a straight edge or something. I didn't look really into anything as far as like what products or pens or markers or whatever I should get, but this seemed good. This is the Sharpie S-Note dual-ended like marker, and then kind of like fine tip, not pen, but like fine tip marker, I guess, combo. I like the colors. I just got 1 micron 0.5 millimeter black pen,
And then the journal itself, nothing crazy. This is honestly like the only one they even had. It's just all black. Has the bullet journal, spacing and stuff. And then I could always get like stickers from Redbubble or something. Or Etsy, I'm sure, if I want to decorate it a little bit better. But yeah, I have to like, I don't know. I want this to be like a fun creative outlet for me because I feel like I used to do like a lot of artsy stuff when I was younger. I used to actually like draw and paint a lot in like elementary, middle school, and I lost that creative outlet, and I don't think I'm like gonna be like drawing or painting anytime soon, but I feel like this is like a fun way, and I like to read too, so it'll be like fun to do something related to books. I don't know, we'll see. I am hungry, so I think I'm going to go to Blaze and get a take two. A little pizza Caesar salad moment.
Alright, we are ending this week in our life video, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Had a good evening with my coworkers, and then I got some McDonald's on the way home, so.
Did you not eat there?
No, the waitress wasn't very attentive, so I felt like I didn't have a chance to order food, and then I was like, I'm not very hungry anyways. And then when it was getting later and I was getting hungry, I was like, I don't want to stay long enough to like eat what I would have gotten, so I just ate on the way home. Alright, well, you guys can subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.